They hated my lawn gnomes. I turned it into an army. Part 3. The escalation. By week 2, the neighborhood had split into factions. On one side, the HOA, clutching their bylaw binders like holy scripture. On the other, me, a sleep-deprived suburban dad with a point to make and a rapidly multiplying ceramic army. The escalation wasn't subtle. One morning I arranged the gnomes in a courtroom tableau, complete with a tiny bench, a paper Gnome VHOA sign, and Harold wearing a judge's wig made of cotton balls. My wife lost it when she saw it. "You're going to end up in HOA jail." "Then I'll send in a gnome with a cake and a nail file." The neighborhood kids loved it. They started leaving offerings, plastic gold coins, flower petals, even a note written in crayon that read, "To the gnomes, thank you for standing up to the mean people." But not everyone was amused. Karen ramped things up. She scheduled a mandatory HOA meeting with a single agenda item: excessive decorative violations. Flyers were taped to every mailbox, bolded and underlined like we were dealing with a public health emergency. That same night, I received a formal summons to appear. I brought Harold. Danielle came too, briefcase, blazer, smirk. She didn't say much during the meeting, just took notes while Karen ranted about neighborhood aesthetics, property values, and how garden gnomes introduce visual chaos. Yes, visual chaos. I presented photos of all the other lawn decor in the neighborhood. A dragon statue, a 6-foot rooster, a mailbox shaped like a bass fish. "Why are those okay?" I asked, calm as ever. "Those are traditional or animal-based," Karen snapped. "Gnomes are fantasy. They violate the visual integrity of the neighborhood." Danielle leaned forward. "Do you have a list of all residents fined for lawn decor in the past 12 months? Karen hesitated. "That's private information." "Not when used to justify selective enforcement," Danielle replied, tapping her pen. "You're disproportionately targeting one resident with no consistent standard. That's discrimination by design, and it won't hold up." You could hear the air go out of the room. Another board member coughed awkwardly. Someone's chair squeaked. From the back row, a neighbor muttered, "They're just gnomes, Karen." The meeting adjourned without resolution. But I knew we'd won something that night. Not the war, maybe, but a battle, a shift. The cracks were showing. The next day, a delivery truck pulled up in front of our house. Out came a large wooden crate labeled Fragile. Inside, a gnome the size of a toddler, bearded, sword drawn, astride a plastic turtle. My daughter gasped. "Dad, he's the king!" I set him dead center on the lawn and built a ring of solar lights around him like a throne. And suddenly, the neighborhood didn't just have gnomes, it had leadership. Subscribe for part 4.